Welcome back in the kitchen again with Chef Ken Hall. We are making what he says, sometimes they're called Dutch babies, oven puff pancake. You've seen them at some of those, fancy breakfast restaurants, and one person bring it out and everybody else is like, I should order that, You can do these at home too, though.
Oh, it's so simple. It's so simple. I've got my kids doing them now. My 10-year-old can do it.
Really? Okay.
So I mean, they're really really easy to do, and they're beautiful. You can put any filling you want, so they're good any time of year.
And the nice thing is I'm looking at the ingredients, and Sunday morning it's like you're in your jammies and you don't really feel like running to the grocery store. You probably have all this stuff right there.
Oh, it's flour, sugar, milk, eggs, butter.
I got all that. Yep, we're good then. Let's do it.
We're good.
All right.
So, this is really simple. So all you want to do is you want to get a pan that you can put in the oven.
Okay.
So make sure it's got a metal handle, or if you have a plastic handle, pull the plastic off so it's just the metal on the underside.
Wrap it in foil is what I do.
Or wrap it in foil as well.
Okay.
So you just want that medium-high heat. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a little butter in there.
Okay.
And that'll start to brown right away. We're going to put 1 egg and then 1 egg white. And usually I just catch the egg white in the other shell, or the yolk in the other shell.
I do it that way too. People make fun of me, but it's, one more gadget I just don't want to get.
And all I'm going to do is fluff this real quick.
Okay.
So it's 1 egg, 1 egg white. You got a 1/2 cup of flour, 1/2 cup of sugar, 1/2 cup of milk.
And with a little vanilla in there.
A little vanilla in there, just because I like just that little extra flavor to it with the vanilla. Now we're just going to blend this until it's smooth.
Is it a pretty thick batter?
It's about medium thickness.
So one of these pancakes, though, is going to serve more than
4
one?
people.
Okay.
Usually 4 people, unless you've got teenage kids, and then they'll eat 3 of them.
Let's hope not, but yeah, they're big. They're going to puff up.
Right. And then they sink when they come out of the oven. And then it gives you almost like a pancake bowl.
Yeah, like a pocket to put the filling.
That's it.
Okay.
Blend it till it's smooth. So now you've got your butter in there. It started to brown just a little bit.
Yep.
Starting to boil. Now all we're going to do is we're going to pour our batter in, and you don't do anything. You just let it sit. Give it about a minute to 2, and you'll see it'll start to creep up the edges a little bit.
Okay.
Once it does that, then you take it and you throw it in the oven.
Okay. All right. Now we're going to talk about some of the things that you can top these with. And as Ken said, sky's the limit. So it's kind of like if you have some apple, if you have a peach, whatever you have, you've got berries, sky's the limit on this one.
Right. And we've been doing apple everything. So I'm done with apples.
Yeah, you kind of.
And peaches are actually coming into season now too. So what I do with the peaches, I go and I quarter them right away with the pit. So that way when you twist it, that pit comes out real easy.
You make that look so easy.
You don't have to mess around with it. And then I keep the flat side down, and I cut them again in quarters.
But you don't need to peel them.
Do not need to peel them. And then you just slice nice slices like this. And again, like you said, apples would be very good with this. Plums, nectarines.
Fresh berries.
Any of your berries.
Yeah.
Even chocolate, caramel, pecans, all of those type of things.
Back to the pancake. So you see this batter is kind of like Ken said, kind of going up the sides.
It kind of goes up the side a little bit, and once you start to see it just start to brown just a touch right around the edge is when you shoot it in the oven.
Okay, so that probably has a minute or 2 longer?
Yep, got about another minute or so.
Okay.
Then what I do is I roll my lemon so it's nice and soft. And if I'm not using the whole thing, I just cut off the small end. And then I've got the peaches in here, and we're just going to scoop our peaches right into our bowl. Okay. In here I've got a little bit of cinnamon, and I'm going to squeeze a little lemon over the top with the cinnamon.
To keep it from turning brown?
Well, I like the lemon with the cinnamon and the sugar. We sprinkle a little bit of sugar in here.
So for flavor as well?
Yep, and then typically with your Dutch babies or your oven puff pancakes, a lot of the Europeans, when they made them, they would just pull them out of the oven, sprinkle them with powdered sugar, squeeze them with lemon, and eat them just like that. They just roll them up and eat them.
Right.
So we're going to take it a step above, and we're going to do the fresh peaches.
So that lemon flavor will be there. It's just it's actually in with the fruit instead of squeezing it on top.
Right.
Fresh whipped cream. It looks like we got here.
Fresh whipped cream.
Lamer's heavy whipping cream.
Yep.
Do you put any sugar in that?
I put about 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar in here. And then I put a little almond extract in this one. So now you're getting a couple of different ones.
Ooh, okay, so this now is going to go into the oven.
Ready.
Can you see it's creeping up a little bit? We've got one back here in the oven. Oh my gosh.
So now that poofs up. We're gonna swap these out.
How gorgeous is that? Now, does it come out of there pretty easily?
It'll just
Woo!
come out in one piece, just like that. Don't touch that handle, though.
I won't.
Now, you can serve it whole like this and
Yeah.
mound everything
Yeah,
up.
let's do that.
You want to do that?
Pretty, yeah.
Okay. Well, then we're going to go just like this. Bring this back
Oh.
this way. And now we're going to take our lovely peaches and we're going to fill the center with our
I don't think that's
peaches.
going to serve 4. I do think it's going to serve 1 to 2 maybe.
Okay. I'll give you that.
Oh. But you know, you've got a bigger skillet. You double the recipe and do a
Double the
yeah.
recipe and do a bigger
Oh
one.
my gosh! A
And
little
now
whipped
we're going to
cream.
do a little whipped cream on the top.
Oh. Wow.
And then just a little bit of powdered sugar.
Ken, just leave it right there. They say. That is unbelievable. Talk about looking like a rock star on a weekend morning.
Yep. And it really, 18 minutes, that's what I forgot to tell you. In an oven, 350, 18 minutes, it'll poof up and brown and you're ready.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.